Shalom, Call Halimullah Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and sincere shalom to the 144,001 Now, this lesson is just going to dive into the Israelites, a brief omen of how the children of Israel are going to reign upon the earth. Because right now the Israelites are at the bottom of the totem pole of the human hierarchy, so to speak. But this is only temporary. This is for our punishment. And after our punishment is over, we're going to take over this planet Earth. Now, just to make the point here, because some people say the kingdom of heaven is some mystical fairy tale city floating in the sky. No. This is Revelations 5 and 10. And has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. So who is this? Who is us? This is the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. Now check this out right here, verse 9. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain, and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, because the Israelites were scattered into all the nations, pursuant to James 1, James the first chapter, Acts second chapter, and plenty of more. Deuteronomy 28 chapter. It's overwhelming. You understand? And guess what it said? We already read verse 10. Reign on the earth. So this is what? The kingdom of heaven reigning on the earth. And the kingdom of heaven are the Israelites. Now let's go to Jeremiah the second chapter. This is Jeremiah the second chapter and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? So the reason why we got spoiled is because we committed sin. To be specific, what is it called? Iniquity, which is sin upon sin. That's why we became servants, slaves, and got spoiled by the nations, primarily the Edomites, so-called white man, woman, and child. Verse 15. The young lion roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burned without inhabitant. And that's mainly going into 70 AD, when we were ransacked by the Romans, which Yahushua prophesied about. Verse 17. Hast thou not procured this unto thyself, and that thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power, when he led thee by the way? And now what hast thou to do in the way of Egypt, to drink the waters of Seir? Or what hast thou to do in the way of Syria, to drink the waters of the river? Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. What is this going into? Captivity. That captivity, getting that sword, getting being trodden down, is what was a part of that reproof, because it made us humble and realize that we went all the way left field. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. So that's how it went down for the children of Israel. And now that yoke has been eased off of our necks, because the Heavenly Father has opened up the true knowledge of the scriptures to a select few of Israelites. Now let's go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. In verse 49. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. So this is talking about the Edomites coming and genociding the northern kingdom, and also bringing in the southern kingdom, primarily from the west coast of Africa. Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young. So when Esau came over here and landed in the island of Hispaniola, they went to work against Jake, man. They was straight up pillaging, plundering, grape, torture, all that. Led the Northern Kingdom into captivity to clear out caves and for mining. What is it? I think sugar cane too, and other field work. Now let's go to, because this Esau is the whipping stick of the Heavenly Father. He uses the Edomites to reprove his people, and that's one of the confluences as to why Esau will be eradicated in the kingdom, because we're never going to go off in the kingdom. This is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And the sword is just a weapon of destruction. That's what a sword is. A sword is not something you use to be friendly. It's a violent instrument of death and destruction. Now, give me a moment. I'm gonna go to Lamentations, the 4th chapter. All right, this is Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. And that cup is what? The indignation of the Heavenly Father, which the children of Israel wasn't supposed to ever drink that cup. We were supposed to be ruling on the earth as kings. All right, we were supposed to be at the top of the totem pole, at the apex, and be on point. But of course, the Heavenly Father didn't want it to work out that way, you know. So we went through the hardships. We know good and evil. All right, this was set up all from the beginning. It's even written in Genesis. Let's get that. This is Genesis 3 and 5. For the Most High doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And ever since then, the Israelites were catching hell, man. Now let's go to Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus said Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup has assuredly drunken, and art thou he also, or art thou he that shall together go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So you Edomites, primarily you Edomites, but all you heathens, but you Edomites, which have done a number on the children of Israel, you're gonna drink that cup too, double, and then you're gonna be eradicated from the earth. This is Lamentations 4 and 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So the children of Israel are not going to go into captivity anymore under any nation. This is our final go around of catching hell. And after this, we're going to be, of course, we're going to go through Jacob's trouble, and then we're going to be in the kingdom. Now let's go to 2nd Esdras. This is 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter, and verse 45. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory. So once we're in the kingdom, all right, Lamentations 4:22 comes to pass. It's not going to be no more. It's straight W's, no more L's. Salakia. We're gonna be on top of the world, top of the heavens. We're gonna be in the heavens. Let's go to John. This is John 14:2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. So guess what? We're gonna dwell in the heavens, where the Heavenly Father is. We're gonna be able to see the Heavenly Father face to face and be amongst his presence, man. You know, and you can't even imagine what how that's gonna be, right? Of course, our forefathers in the past have been near the Heavenly Father, have seen the Heavenly Father in visions. But guess what? We're gonna literally be face to face with the Heavenly Father. Now let's go to Genesis 25. This is Genesis 25:26. And after that came his brother out, Jacob, our forefather, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. So Jacob was grabbing onto Esau's heel, which is symbolic of Jacob dethroning Esau. And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was three score years old when she bare them. So it was all set up for everything to play out that it is now. It's not going to deviate from the script. The script is not going to be revised. It's already set in stone. It's 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. Verse 9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have it entered into the heart of man, which is your mind, the things which the Most High hath prepared for them that love Him. So when we get in the kingdom, and we're in our glory, we're gonna be on. We can't even think, we can't even comprehend what was gonna happen, how glorious is all gonna be. You know, now when we live in these bodies in the flesh right now, you know, things that are enjoyable is, you know, intercourse, right? Having sex, um, you know, drugs like alcohol and marijuana, right? What else? Of course, we're not supposed to be smoking marijuana, but you know, there's edibles and tinctures and things like that in moderation. You know, alcohol as well in moderation. You have, you know, vacation. Um, you know, some people may have fun with combats. You know, sports, traveling, eating food. Like those are the things we find pleasure in now. But when we get into the kingdom, it's gonna be things that we're gonna find pleasure in that we can't even comprehend what it's gonna be. All right, that's what 1 Corinthians 2 and 9 is going into, and everything that's gonna lead into this is the downfall of the Edomites, and they're gonna go down swinging, man. They're gonna go down swinging. Let's get Ecclesiasticus, the 10th chapter, in verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, everything Esau embodies and spread throughout the globe, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. What is that kingdom? The earth. And who's from one people to another? That one people is the Edomites, and to another are the Israelites. Now, I'm in this off in Daniel. The 7th chapter. You know, very, very popular verse right here. Daniel, the 7th chapter, and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. So it's going to be taken by violence. Esau is not going to just give up. He's going to have to be put down like a rabid dog. But the saints of the Most High are the Israelites. The saints are, in this instance, going to be the 144,000. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So it's not going to be no more falling off. All right. I don't want to rock this out. It was edifying. Shalom.